man by the shore? What drives him so unbendingly out into open waters?
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we'll understand more in time. A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
You're fool enough to fall for it. Shame on you. What else needs to happen on an adventure?
I'm back. Well met.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
What's to be done about this? Could you?
Fine wares.
Very well. I shall return.
Well met. Hope to see you again. What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need a...
Shall we seek some answers?
It seems we must part.
You are the Arisen, yes? Follow me!
Suppose I can always run.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Where have you been?
Forgive me. I couldn't sleep. This cold might clear my head.
Suppose I ought to.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
I'll treat myself to
Whatever am I to do?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you. What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
I know. Not what to make of this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I'm just grateful I get
I located a shortcut in this area the last time I traveled beyond the rift. Shall I show you where to find it? Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You'll be down the noise. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
To arms! This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
We are to retreat then.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boost.
How goes it? Say, would you consider doing me a favor? Aye, you've my gratitude. My thanks. Here you are. Reckoned I owed you something.
Over here, if you would. I shall come at once, Arisen. This is most convenient. Another destination.
Hail, friend. Many thanks for aiding Ocado.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Ha! Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
Indeed, you are correct.
I grant you roaring flame.
We've arrived, just as planned.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
We shall have to scour high and low. Pray, follow me.
Just about anyone stepped in it.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
We now have all of the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post-haste. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Twould seem we have all we need to hand.
Here we are.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be
Shall we report our results?
Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
We have arrived.
Oi! Many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope... Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only available to members of this establishment. My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through. Pray, take yourself elsewhere. Our services are only...
I'm sure I could find a worthy patron. Not a chance!
This is too much for me, I fear.
In case you haven't noticed, shops are closed on certain days. So if there's
No, that's not happening.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
Open this door right now.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Anywhere's better than the middle of the crowd.
It's good to see people in such high spirits.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well. There is much we ought to tend to. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies in the palace. From the pains he took to remain on scene, 'tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Disa's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray.
This task is up.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, do not forget that we work to serve the...
Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I...
Thank you again for your aid.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
I'm sure I can... handle this.
How'd I end up here? Not sure what they expect.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to suit...
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so... alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. should my tale entertain you? Nay.
My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time. Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
And should my story entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
Welcome to the We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome to the We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome to We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure.
Gather round, gather round.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Hoi! Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Say, you're not from round here, are you? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. Ah, I almost forgot. I happened upon this little curio the other day. Here, you're welcome to it if you'd like. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell. I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
Welcome to the Star. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. We could do with a lantern's light. Welcome. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
This looks as good a place as any.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
Hoi, friend! Have any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation. For it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Though it came to me through you, of course. Pray, take this with my thanks. 'Tis quite a rarity, as I hear it. I hope 'tis to your liking. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
True enough.
Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
This looks as good a place as any.
Welcome to the. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back anytime.
Then I shall remain by your side.
The goblins. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind. To know someone.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. If there is aught I may... assist you with, simply say the word.
Do come again!
We shall await you here, Master.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me! Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
What business could be so pressing that I must be summoned at this late hour?
I would not presume to know, my lord. However, it must be a highly sensitive matter for the Regent Kin to request a private audience.
Or perhaps the boy has finally grown wise to the benefits my favor can bring. He
My lord, if someone were to overhear...
Oh, unring your hands, you fool! As if anyone in this palace would dare say a word against me. Now, if Wilhelmina calls, tell her to await me in my chambers. I will return presently. What are you doing in here? I don't recognize you. Guards, seize the intruder.
I don't like this.
What choice have we?
No, I pray. I shall
What use is my training now?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this.
I'd sooner stay out.
I must ask you to leave this place at once.
Beg pardon, sir. But you are the Arisen, are you not? Captain Brant bade me ask aught of you, if you would hear it. However, it is a matter best kept from prying ears. Might we not... Firstly, pray, take this. 'Tis a regalia sword, one of the kingdom's treasures. 'Tis my duty to guard it. Yet, I have stolen it from the masquerade hall where 'twas on display. A duplicate now rests in its place, and I must beg you to keep the true artifact hidden, lest the ruse be discovered. Generations of Amundian rulers have wielded it, though not in battle, of course. 'Tis a ceremonial weapon for use in parades and the like. Yet, Deesa's disdain for tradition has seen the blade suffer. 'Tis fractured, and has lost much of its former luster. Captain Brant is of a mind to restore it, so that it might serve as a symbol of your authority, Sir Arisen. Indeed, when the time comes for you to announce your ascension, having this sword at your hip would doubtless elevate your standing in the eyes of the people. And I must confess, having watched over the blade for many a year, I've grown rather fond of it. I should be well glad to see it restored to its former splendor by your hand. My hopes for our kingdom and its treasure go with you, Sir Arisen. I bid you good fortune. I dare say it will take a blacksmith of uncommon skill to restore.
So tight. I can't get it just about anywhere.
Arrived at last.
We must needs find a smith with the skill to restore this blade. To whom can we turn for aid in this matter?
Use me as your foothold to soar to greater heights.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I know this sigil well. 'Tis the crest of the neighboring country of Batal, a land with which Vermin has no official dealings at present. Let me see. It reads, "Pray make haste in securing Melv, that all might be made ready ere our plans are set in motion." A meager clue, to be certain. Though, 'tis clear that the Queen Regent conspires with Batal. Though the political situation is stable at present, much blood has been spilled between Vermund and its neighbor in the past. I fear such a partnership would only portend the drawing of more. At any rate, 'twould seem our search has led us to only more questions. Chief among them, what is meant by securing Melve and this God's Way? I will investigate these matters as best I can. In the interim, Your Majesty, should you have time to spare, might you make for Melve? Only once we have gleaned a fragment of the Queen Regent's plot can we begin to thwart it. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasis fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
As a reward, you will of course require raiment befitting of the occasion. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Your Majesty, that attire, it may be unsuitable. 'Tis a formal affair, you see. I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek out proper raiment. I shall await you here in the meantime. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we...
Oh, what?
'Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermund's eastern edge.
I'd be glad of a chance to talk with you.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Come on, don't drag this out.
It's a glad thing he's rescued him.
We must not let down our guard.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
This way, Master.
Battle is best avoided here.
The Arisen has been drenched! Turn out your
Hand over all the coin in your purse
Taking
now.
No one can defend themselves with grapples like this.
Arisen, are you all right?
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
I've got the pimp. We'll have a hard time stripping his spell through that now.
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in.
Very well. I shall return. Seems your luck's run out. And mine's will. Think you could ride?
I'm gonna win.
Here, asking for it.
Cut that out!
Here, asking for it.
At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows.
always return once we've grown tired from our labours. We are to retreat then?
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
True enough.
Then I shall remain by your side. "'Tis done, Master. Now a ferry stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain...
Come, I'll lead the way.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
We ought to have no trouble on the journey ahead.
Indeed, you are correct.
By your command, Arisen. Over here, if you please. "'Tis this way."
knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! Tis of dire import we unmasked the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place, Arisen, or thereabouts.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Pray, follow me.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Very well. I shall return.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs...
No seen you about. You the outsider? My lord spoke of you. Come on, follow me. I've something real nice to show you.
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
look at my wares?
What brings you here? What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
What do you want?
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned? How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the hill. If you're curious, why not ask my lord yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop yon hill.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brant against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care, then. Is there aught else you... If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I'm not interested.
It seems we must part ways for the time.
You made it after all. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions when till next time, then. That all you wanted to ask? Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false Arisen. We're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here.
Mark my words. Get what's coming to you.
Each day is the same as the one before it, I tell you.
My apologies for the wait. We grew further apart than I'd anticipated.
Do take care not to stray so far.
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Darrow. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. But of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty.
So, the whole sovereign operates at the behest of the spider woven
Get on! I shall propel you into the air.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Shit!
That we still have no inkling of the false sovereign's origins.
Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
Indeed, you are correct.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Your Majesty, that attire, it may be unsuitable. 'Tis a formal affair, you see. I apologize for my brusqueness, but pray, seek out proper raiment. I shall await you here in the meantime. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty?
Fine, Wes.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. Do not forget that we work to serve. There is much we ought to tend, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so Your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as Arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the...
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your Majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by someone with great influence. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.